Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wall Street Crypto, bringing you the latest news and honest opinions in regards to NFT games. So, on today's discussion, I'm gonna go straight on the attack on Bombcrypto. Bombcrypto has had several updates which have made it almost non-profitable to play the game. I'll explain why. The developers of the game have continuously nerfed the bombers of the game by increasing the difficulty of the chest. Because remember, in this game, in order to earn Bitcoin, you gotta blow up the chest. I'll give you an example. In my situation, I used to make around 50 on average every 7-8 days, 50 Bitcoin on the game. Right now, it takes me almost 3 weeks on average to make 50 to 55 Bitcoin. Okay, so basically I'm earning 3 times less than I used to in the past, and this is simply because the game developers have continuously nerfed the game. Okay, and on today, if you're asking yourself, if you obviously you're a new investor, you want to invest into the game, as I've said previously on my video, at the current price right now, you will need to invest for 15 heroes, because some people don't understand in this game you have to maximize your team. If you use 1, 2 or 3 heroes, it's not sufficient, it's not worth it. So on average, you're gonna spend for 15 heroes, gonna cost you at the current price of Bomber coin about $300 to $320. Okay, but the problem is, if you invest that money, it's gonna take you almost 2 months to make a return on your investment. Okay, and the thing about this game, you need to micromanage your bombers, okay, in order to maximize the return of your investment. If you don't micromanage your bombers, you're gonna earn less Bitcoin. Okay, so in order to micromanage your bombers, in my situation, I gotta spend 3 or even sometime 4 hours per day to maximize my bombers, and I'll show you how you do this. So your bombers, they have energy. Once the energy runs out, okay, they're going to automatically rest. So in order for them to work again, it's not automatic. You have to come here in the interface and you gotta click work. So there is a manual intervention, which means that your earning of Bitcoin is determined how often you are active in micromanaging your bombers. Okay, if you don't micromanage your bombers, you're not gonna optimize the earning of your Bitcoin. But the problem now is, for example, for my case, I was earning on average, as I say, 50 Bitcoin. 50 Bitcoin at the current price is about $100 to $110 per week. I used to earn that per week. Now it takes me almost 3 weeks to earn that amount. Okay, so now for the new players, if you're a new investor and you're thinking of getting into this game, I would not personally recommend it, because for the simple reason is it's gonna take you a long time, most likely 2 months or even 3 months, to make a return of your investment. And the situation right now does not look good for Bombcrypto, because as I said earlier, the developers keep making it difficult to earn money in the game. Okay, so that means if you're a new investor, you decide to come in now, most likely you're gonna have to farm for maybe 2 to 3 months before you make a return on your investment. But you have to take into account right now the game is not in a good stage. Okay, the red sign of a failing NFT game is when the developers start to nerf the rewards. Okay, that means they are nerfing the rewards because there is a problem in the reward pool. The reward pool is getting empty way too fast, which means that eventually the money is gonna run out. Okay, you don't want to come into a game when the reward pool is about to expire, because the reward pool right now is not at a good level. So what the developers are doing, they are delaying the death of the game, because with all NFT games, once that reward pool runs out, that is it. that's the end of the game. Okay, so recommendation, you're asking yourself some questions. Should I get into Bombcrypto? My big advice is don't get into Bombcrypto now, because it's now at this stage, people have been farming for the last 2 months. The developers have nerfed the rewards too much. There's basically no incentive in making money quickly with this game. Okay, at this stage, no. If you got in 2 months ago, you would have made obviously money, because at that specific time, it was easy to obviously earn money in Bombcrypto. On today's current stage, it is not the case. Okay, and I want to also discuss about the marketplace. Okay, if you guys are looking to purchase, because there's a marketplace for Bombcrypto, if you are looking to purchase heroes, and this is another red flag from the developers have only enabled the sale of super legend rarity heroes on the marketplace. And I noticed something about this. What the developers didn't tell you, that the majority of these super legends that are sold, they don't belong to players, they belong to the developers. So what the developers are doing, they are trying to milk again the new players by offering them these super legend heroes. Okay, and now if you calculate the price of a super legend, it's gonna cost you on average between $1,600 to $1,650. Okay, and remember, you are investing this money in order to make a return on your investment. But if you invest $1,600 to $1,650, it's gonna take you almost a year to make back that money at the current at the current price of the token. And for the simple reason that obviously, as I mentioned earlier, the rewards have been nerfed in the game. Okay, it is not worth investing that amount of money. It's actually, the whole point of these NFT games, if you're investing money, you got to make a return at least reasonably within a month or two. Okay, so as I said, I do not recommend anybody purchasing these super legends, because simply for the fact you're not going to make a return on your investment. It's going to take you almost more than 6 months in order to make it. Okay, and I do consider the prices extremely expensive. These super legends, okay, they're gonna, if you use a simulator, they're not gonna make you anywhere near what you invested per month. You most likely looking at one super legend might make you maybe 50 Bitcoin per month, which is nothing. Really, it's nothing. So even if you had 5 super legend, you're not gonna make back your return on investment fast enough. The game is suffering a decline at the moment. Okay, and it's not at a good stage now to invest into these super legends. They're just way too expensive, and the return of investment, it takes way too long. Okay, so if you come into the marketplace, do not make the mistake of the other guys have made, where they purchase the super legends thinking they're gonna mine crazy amount of Bitcoin per day without realizing that the game has been nerfed, the rewards have been nerfed. You're basically earning peanuts compared to 2 months ago. Okay, and also adding the fact that the Bombcrypto developers are selling these super legends. They're not transparent. They were basically advertising a few months ago that they were going to release a market so that people could sell their bombers. But what they did, instead of that, they released the market restricted to the best rarity bombers in the game, and basically blocked 95% of the other players from selling their bombers. You see, this is pure manipulation. I think what they're doing is just basically maximizing the amount of money they can earn from the game by only selling a restricted amount of rarity of heroes. Okay, and look at the price, guys. 1,600, 1,670, 80. These are not worth buying. Nobody's buying these. There's been since the marketplace has been released, there's been about 100 sales. I don't know who bought it, but they're gonna realize soon enough that it was a big mistake. Okay, so yeah, as you know, guys, I'm trying to bring you guys the latest news about these play to earn games for the new players, asking themselves if they should invest into this game. And I'm going to say, do not invest into Bombcrypto right now. Okay, if you invest into Bombcrypto, you're gonna find yourself maybe in a situation, maybe in a few weeks or maybe in a few months, the game will actually cease to be available because there will not be any more money into the reward pool. Okay, so that was my update on Bombcrypto. I hope that it did enlighten some of you about what's going on right now at the face. And as I always say to guys, don't follow the hype on Twitter, on Telegram about these play-to-earn games. If you follow the hype, you're most likely going to lose money. And this is the problem. A lot of players are getting fooled into thinking if they invest into these NFT games, they're gonna make a lot of money quickly. That is entirely false. Right now, the NFT scene for play-to-earn games is in a bad shape. 95% of players who invest into these games will lose money because simply right now it is not a good time to invest into play-to-earn games. Okay, there's a big decline in the crypto market. Developers of these games don't really care about the gameplay. It's all about selling the token, the white sales, all these elements, just so that people can spend money, so that within a couple of days, these developers have become millionaires. Okay, so as a conclusion, do not invest into Bombcrypto. Okay, I will post a new video in a couple hours entitled "The End of NFT Games and Why Players Are Losing Money in Investing in NFT Games." That will be on my next video, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.